Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is May 11th. It is 1:20 p.m. We're here live from HQ3. Welcome back.
Let me start you guys with a hypothetical.
Drop it.
Who do you think would win in a soccer game? The worst nation that qualifies for the World Cup or the best Uber Eats drivers in New York?
The worst nation.
Probably the worst nation.
Really?
But I think it would be close.
I think it'd be really
I
close.
think it'd be damn close.
There's some talented Uber Eats bicyclists in the city.
They are.
There's a game that they always have in the morning in Chinatown, and it looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Two taps?
What's that?
One touch? One touch?
What is it? One touch or two touch? What is it? That's the one where you dribble it twice and pass it back?
I don't know that.
Oh, yeah. Very big in the soccer community, or the football community.
Is that just a drill?
No, it's a little game that people play. You know, when they're standing in a circle, like hacky sack.
Kind of keep away-ish.
Nope, not even close.
I'm trying. I'm trying. And I won't anymore.
Not even in the realm.
Oh,
Really.
like when Barcelona will stand in a circle and do this and like.
Yeah, but typically
Pass it
they're
around.
not passing it. They're like juggling it.
So this is a drill, by the way. Anything that has cones is going to be a drill.
This is definitely a drill. But I was more so thinking just guys, like hacky sack.
Well, hacky sack is also having a massive moment.
Very
Are you talking
big.
about juggling?
Yeah.
That's
Like
what
this, like what they're doing right here.
Yeah, that's just juggling.
Yeah, but it's a game. You touch it twice and then you pass it back and forth.
One touch juggling? Or it's two touch juggling, yeah. Fair enough, whatever.
You got some wax in those ears this morning,
I don't
brother?
care enough. I just don't care.
I think if you add in the DoorDash drivers, they definitely have.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking world takeover.
It's episode 400 though.
Yep.
We have guests on next week because we're all going to be away next week. So Tuesday and Thursday of next week, we have guest episodes
Yes.
banked. But we had to record today because the president has been killed.
That's why I wore black.
Oh, man. Imagine.
Because Chud the Builder is dead.
Yeah.
We had to record because Chud the Builder has been shot dead in the streets.
Who's Chud?
The builder.
The worst human alive, the lowest vibration human going right now.
Never heard of him.
Low
New
frequencies?
internet guy?
He's a new internet
Chud.
guy.
Oh, I've seen this guy.
He literally goes around
Yeah, he's just like racist.
Memphis and is just, or no, not even Memphis, Nashville, and it's just publicly racist. Calls it black people the N-word to their face,
Damn.
and is just counting his days in this mortal coil.
That's tough.
Yeah. He's making millions. This is the world now.
He's made
time to get used to
generational
it.
wealth.
It's time to adapt.
He owns
This is the
Walmart
world.
now. Yeah.
You got to get the backpack going. Francis, you got to start getting real racist.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're going to be you're the face.
And
Why
you
am
could
I
take-
the face?
You could take a fight. You've been training for war,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't know it was a race war.
Well,
Exactly. Yeah. You had no idea what you were signing up for.
I didn't.
We're
now
going
we're
to
here.
go to China and do it.
All this time I've thought I was preparing to defend my children someday.
No.
Didn't the dude Vitaly do this in, he did it in like Thailand, and I don't even think he was racist, but he was just going around being disrespectful, and they beat the shit out of him and put him in jail.
Yeah, no, he's definitely racist. He's got like videos where he's wearing like the swastika armband and shit.
Yeah. Or, yeah. Okay, I guess that's racist. Yeah. I guess that passes.
Yeah. He's like the original. Like,
But
he's
my
like the
point is that
original-
other countries aren't even tolerating it at the level that we are.
No. Definitely not.
He's like, it's actually free speech that I'm just allowed to be racist to people's faces.
Yeah.
Francis, you played an arena this weekend. Let's
Yeah.
not bury the lead.
Doesn't seem like
No.
you're too interested in
Chud?
in Chud.
Chud and Vitaly.
In Chud the racist.
Chud the builder.
Was it the best professional moment of your career? Because from the outside looking in, it fucking looked like it.
You know, it was. By the way,
it was
love
awesome.
those new common projects you got. Those are clean.
They're clean. They're
Those are clean.
they're a year old, but
those
somehow they're
CPs?
clean. CP.
Are they?
I always loved CP. Yeah, how was it? It was awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was, someone asked me afterwards, they were like, is this one of those things that you built up in your mind, then after it was over, you were disappointed or what? And I said, no, you know what? To be honest with you, I'm almost like disappointed in how content I felt afterwards.
You just fell into a Zen-like state?
I was so satisfied and so pleased by the experience that I felt truly ready to like stop doing stand-up forever.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that was everything I wanted it to be and more. And I have reached the mountaintop on the shoulders of a giant in Shane. It brought me there thanks, to his work and success. And I have seen the summit and I don't need to go back up there again. I don't know that I ever need. I certainly, let's put it this way. Being an opener for someone else's arena show at the TD Garden in Boston, to me is like if I had wondered about what the top of Everest might look like and I got there in a helicopter.
No, I think it's like winning a championship on a team where you're not the one who's scoring 30 points a game, but you're like one of the starters. Yeah.
10 rebounds.
I don't think so because, that's a lot of credit. Like I didn't do anything to get Shane into the TD Garden at all.
No, but you still got to the point where you could perform in the TD Garden.
That picture is insane.
Bro, I have so many like this. I mean, it was.
I don't think that
it was beyond belief.
I feel like you're
selling yourself short.
Yeah, you're trying to make it out like it's a born on third. Think you hit a triple thing, but I don't think it is.
I don't think I hit a triple.
No,
I think I was carried up Everest by a Sherpa.
No,
the greatest Sherpa who ever lived. Not once did I let go of the piggyback.
You did big. You didn't do arenas, but you had done big rooms before you were friends with Shane.
Look, I'm not trying to. My point in this is to say that I experienced every element of the arena atmosphere, the top of the game. This is the top of the field of stand-up comedy. There's nowhere. I guess he's doing the Link in July. 80,000 people in a football stadium. All right. Well,
it's about 8 times the size.
4 times 4. This is 20.
We've crunched the numbers.
Yeah. But aside from that, nobody does fucking football stadiums. This is the top of the field. And I got off of stage and felt so satisfied. And that not one time did I felt sense, boy, I really would like to achieve that as a headliner myself.
You might be just cool. I think you're coming down still.
No,
you're still cool.
Listen to me. It's important. First of all, I'm humble enough to know that's not in the cards for me. I would never get there myself, right? To sell 20,000, let alone 60,000 that he sold.
It's a lot of tickets
across 3 nights. I'm never going to get there, but I really fundamentally don't need to. I got the taste. I breathed the thin air. I felt the wisp of snow at the top of Everest.
You saw the dead climbers along the way.
Yeah.
Piles of trash.
Planted my fucking flag, got the picture, and then I walked down and it was the thrill of my life. It really was. My parents came. My closest friends came. I had a whole bunch of people there.
Did you invite any enemies? I would definitely have been inviting enemies.
Yeah, you got to invite enemies.
Like, welcome, Featheroff.
No.
Decker Featheroff.
I liked Andrew Decker Featheroff.
Have a seat, Decker Featheroff. Have a seat, Maine Lobsterman, who beat me up in the road. Look at me now, bitch.
Reach out to an enemy and be like, hey, I'm playing the Garden. Let me know if you want tickets. And they're like, oh, man, that'd be awesome. I didn't think we liked each other. And I'm like, here's the link.
Yeah, Game Time.
Yeah,
you get a good deal with Game Time.
Use code BOYDAD. $25. No, it was the coolest thing ever. I don't even know like where to begin. I'm still kind of in awe of the experience, and
He's coming down.
He's coming down still.
Well, what do you mean
still
by
working
that?
off of it?
Like it's a high. You're still like high, literally.
I'm done.
I feel like
I'm done. First of all, it was the last show on my winter spring tour.
Yeah.
And so now I'm truly like done touring until September.
a good way to go out.
And I might not go back out there.
Go out on top, win the championship, Elway.
What else am I supposed to do? I'm never going to do better than that. I feel like you just
can't be the same person you were before you went on stage at the Garden.
You're right about that.
I feel like you get off and you're like, okay, so now I'm someone that talks to 20,000 people at once.
And
like I'm like you're up there with like dictators now.
Dude, I said that. I was like, I felt like a televangelist. I feel like Joel Osteen.
Yeah. There's like a handful of people who have spoken in front of that many people at once.
Correct. And the light is so bright on you and it's dark. This is an overexposed photo, but it's so dark outside of the ring of the small stage in the center. You really, there's some real like God, like,
yeah, you're
flirting a little with God syndrome there.
I will say, I don't want to, I don't want to glaze too hard, but I will say, like, you can definitely, like, watching the roast last night, and maybe this is just me just looking in too much into it, but like, did it not seem like Shane's like noticeably more comfortable in front of those like big crowds from doing all these arenas?
Absolutely. And he ran his roast jokes all 3 nights at the Garden.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the fact that he treats the TD Garden as a workshop.
Well, you can't get to the clubs. You got to hit it while you can.
He pulled out his papers. Everyone was cool. He's just like workshopping up there. That's how comfortable he is.
Oh, yeah.
For contrast, for the first show on Thursday, I did not sleep one single minute the night before.
Yeah.
I drove from New York to Boston, which took all of 5 hours with traffic.
Yeah, it's a long drive.
My eyes were so bloodshot when I arrived in Boston and couldn't take a nap, was so jacked up.
Yeah.
He probably got the best sleep of his life. Yeah. They probably had to wake him up 5 minutes before the set, like when Christian Bale would fall asleep on the set of The Dark Knight because he was just so comfortable before scenes.
Shane, they're waiting for you.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Oh, man. Dude, that's another thing. His entrance song, it's time for him to come on and that montage plays.
Yeah.
I saw it twice I was in the tunnel.
Yeah.
I was so electrified by that. And I just like couldn't contain myself.
No.
He's truly chills. Like, it was the coolest shit I've ever fucking seen. It got me so jacked up. And then, on Thursday before the show, I was truly just like having to remind myself to swallow.
Yeah.
And I was so afraid that I was going to get on stage and just have an absolute mind blank.
Yeah. Yeah. You said that you were worried that you were going to throw up on stage.
I thought I was going to throw up on stage.
Yeah. Which is exactly what I would have been thinking too.
Yeah. I was so fucking terrified. And then on the drive in, I had this idea for a joke I wanted to start with. Roan, you'll appreciate this. And I was worried about it because I'd never told it before. It was kind of like an ad lib thing. So I call my true trusted
closest comedian friend
who, when he's called me, I have picked up immediately. In fact, the last time we had a comedy conversation, I actually looked at how much time we spent talking about it for his issue. It was 46 minutes on the phone.
46.
So it was 46 whole minutes.
It was a long time.
Long time on the phone. So I called this guy and I was like, I really just needed 3 minutes to run this joke and be like, do you think that's going to fly? Like, what do you think I should do that in front of 20,000 people?
Thank God you had him.
Brick wall.
What?
Yeah. The green monster.
No.
Ran right into him.
No.
Just an absolute brick fucking wall. No text back. Usually I'll get a text back being like,
I'm busy.
Hey man, I'm sitting up. What's going on?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm breathing right now.
Sorry, dude. I got to tie my shoes in a few minutes.
I'm awake.
Does this?
Hey, I showered today. Can't talk right now.
Yeah. I'm thinking about something. If you'll give me like a few days.
Not even that.
Not that.
Damn. We were able to connect down the road though, luckily.
Yeah, after the shows, after the joke bombed because I did it.
What was the joke?
The joke was I went up and I said, and you got to kind of let me finish it because you'll see why I said what I said.
Okay.
But I went up and I was like, nice to see you all. Thanks to everyone up in the top rows up there in the back. It wasn't too long ago that I was a lowly lacrosse player at Harvard just down the road. Booze. booing.
Yeah.
Booing.
What?
Like a lot of boos. Not like, he's just being a, fucking self-aware douchebag. Like, we didn't know that and we didn't need to, and now we hate you.
What?
Why would you have said that 10 seconds in? Why would you have said that? And I was like, ugh. And I go, I was a lowly Harvard lacrosse player, and the Celtics were playing Game 7 against the Atlanta Hawks. I think it was the Eastern Conference semis. And my best friend and I decided to scrounge up the last of our cocaine money and buy tickets to go to the game. And we sat up there, and our noses bled for a different reason, but the Celtics beat the Hawks in Game 7, so I'm one of you. I understand. The joke was meant to be like, I'm a douchebag. I'm paying for Celtics tickets with cocaine money.
Yeah.
I understand your plight, working class, blue collar people in the nosebleed seats. Nosebleed joke that should be good. Nosebleed joke did all right. It came around in the end, but dude, the Harvard mention was a huge mistake. One of those things that I'm sure Boston's own, Duxbury's own, blue collar representative Harry Settle would have been like, maybe cut the fucking Harvard lacrosse part.
We had a long conversation about this.
I think you can get there without that.
So you went to BU.
I was like,
I know Shane's audience. They're not into that kind of a thing. I wouldn't do it. That's a big risk.
When we talked about this, I was like, dude, look, like I would have definitely like helped you out. I was like, no part of me would have been like, yeah, drop the Harvard part. They're going to boo you. They're going to start raining down boos.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a minute.
Harry didn't answer because he was in the nosebleeds booing.
He was filming it to put it on fucking Matt and Shane's Reddit.
Fuck this guy.
Fucking believe this guy.
My trap.
But yeah, you said talk more about the beginning, because you had to go out cold.
Yeah, I went out cold.
You're the first person to go out.
And the first words they heard was Harvard lacrosse?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty
and
close.
They booed it. The first words out of their mouth was boo?
Yeah, a lot of people.
God.
In fact, I could actually see people who were being ushered to their seats by the ushers who weren't paying attention, and they heard that, and they're like moving to their chairs, and they're like, boo, boo, boo. I saw ushers booing.
No.
I saw people with little flashlights being like right here, boo, boo Harvard.
They're not supposed to boo. Not the ushers.
Titled dicks.
How'd you dig out from that? I guess it's not that bad.
Got into my jokes, thank God. The first 5 minutes, and Shane had warned me about this, and I actually called Soder on the way too, because he opened for Shane at the Madison Square Garden and went first. We saw that show.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I'm going first. Do you have any tips? And he's like, look, you just need to know that the first 5 minutes are going to be tough. But it doesn't mean that you're not doing well. It just means that people are not seated.
Yeah.
And at some point, people will be seated in a critical mass, and you'll start doing well. But like, assume you're going to perform that first 5 minutes for the front 10 rows or something.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I did. I just moved forward, kept the energy up. And then I have a joke 6 or 7 minutes in that's like one of my better jokes. And
did you do that on purpose? Like, did you change it at all? So it was like, I'm going to have my best stuff in the like 5 minutes in?
No. I couldn't do that. I had run the 15-minute set like 4 times on Tuesday before I left. But I mean, I don't know. I just didn't have time to like really rework a whole thing. It's
also like weird to be like, I guess I'm going to go up and bomb for the first 5 and then try to.
I also thought that if I did that, I risked never coming around.
Yeah.
If I started weak, anyone who was listening wouldn't have bought in.
Yeah.
And look, I mean,
I think that's probably true.
Blizz was there, and I don't think he'd mind me saying like, that video of him in Toronto where
he was in Boston?
Yeah, he was in the hang with us. The video of him in Toronto bombing and getting booed en masse by the entire arena, and then stepping off the stage and being like, I'm just going to leave. And then it's a cold stage for like 10 minutes. I think that, that video was burned.
Yeah, of course.
And it was the specter of that failure that hung over my head and caused so much anxiety.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have thought that was possible.
No, you think in your, because I remember like I'm the same, like I haven't even done it and it's still engraved in my head of like the sheer possibility of that even happening.
That is a possibility is what makes this so terrifying.
Yeah.
Is there other examples of people doing that, of people going through that? Because I've never seen that before.
I think Tiffany Haddish bomb for an entire theater where everyone started booing.
I think like the thing is like in your head, you're always like, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to bomb. And then it's like, no, 20,000 people decide.
And clips of it go
they want
viral.
you out.
I'm not selling another ticket for the rest of my life if that happens to me. That is my credibility as a stand-up gone. So
it's better to have like a bad sexual assault claim against you.
I'd rather
for
be
your
on
career.
the Epstein files. I'd rather be like, lobbing Molotov cocktails into Gaza or something like
for
a fucking kindergarten
for your career
than that. Yeah, whatever. The point is though that like, that was the fear. Once I was getting laughs, I thought, I know where this set goes. It builds.
Yeah.
Now that they're in, I'm going to be fine. And then I could enjoy it. What was crazy too, though, was that, it's such an overwhelming sea of people and you're in the round. I was just like spinning like a top.
Were you like...
I was like walking in circles around the stage because I kept thinking like, don't turn your back to anyone. But you can't.
Yeah.
There's always going to be somebody who can't see your face.
Yeah.
But then they have the big cameras and stuff like that. But
that's why you got to lay down on your back.
Was it like hot as shit up there? No,
it was fine.
I would expect it to be like the temperature of the sun.
No, it was chill. I would argue it might have been even chilly.
Really?
Because the arena was kind of chilly.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Dude, the fucking enormity of it is something you cannot describe. It's like you hear your voice echoing and it's all the way up in the top. It hits these, and Shane made the point after when we went back on stage after they cleared the arena, he pointed to like one small section below the skyboxes and he goes, that's a club. That's a club. That's a club. A full club. Like section 17, rows 10 to 30.
It's a full on like restaurant bar.
It's a full sold out Helium Philly right there.
Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant like it's an actual club.
Like this part that we're looking right there, that's the best weekend you've ever had.
Yeah, that is crazy.
The folding chairs in front of the stage.
No,
if I showed up to like, Detroit fucking House of Comedy or whatever, I'd be thrilled.
You would be the biggest crowd you've ever seen. I mean, until now.
Yeah, honestly, it might be hard to get this high again. Are you
might have to. You might be right. I think the tour is over.
Or it's heroin, or it's like you're chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
Or just like start doing like public speaking in like Times Square.
I mean, it was like the coolest thing ever.
How'd you pick your outfits?
I made a mistake on the second one. You should not wear white. And I don't know if you guys have a picture of the second show, but the first one I wore black suede jacket, black suede pants, and a white shirt underneath, which was fine because of the black. But the second one I wore sort of like a khaki light over a white shirt, and I was washed out on my camera.
Yeah.
It's just, you have to wear dark clothing.
First one, it was perfect though. Dark, Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Black on black.
I felt pretty cool.
Very Cash.
What did your parents say? Were they losing it?
So that was the coolest part, right? Which was that when my set ended, and I had told Shane this story, and he was like, you should tell that on stage if you think you can get through it emotionally. And I ended my set, and I said, if I may, I was like, that's my time. Everyone was nice. They cheered. And then I was like, if I may, when I was a kid, I got very sick, and I came out of the hospital kind of destroyed, and my sense of hope was destroyed, and my dad got us a 10-game package to the Celtics to revive my spirits, and we would come down to see Antoine Walker and Paul Pierce and Tony Battie and all these guys, Vitaly Potapenko, and it was that Celtics team that like restored my hope as a young boy, and to be on the same floor as those Celtics with my parents here tonight is more special than you'll ever know. And people started cheering, and I said, thank you, Shane. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Thank you, Boston. Please welcome Bobby Kelly. And to be able to
fucking homo.
Bobby was hilarious. Bobby comes up, he goes like, I didn't even tell my mom I was here this weekend. I'm from Boston. My parents don't even fucking know I'm here.
That's hilarious.
And he was like, afterwards I was like, thanks for letting me do that part at the end. And he was like, oh, you gave me a good bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so to be able to thank my parents
hilarious
at that place, like, again, I just feel complete. I feel done.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I've reached the end of the road.
Nah, it's just
Gotta get on that Lincoln show.
Gotta get in the.
Gotta get on that
Gotta get
show.
in Philly.
I don't need to.
You gotta.
I'm done.
On the 50-yard line.
I'm happy. What else is there for me to achieve?
Gillette, bro.
Short of being the guy, which again, I don't think I ever will, and I don't need to. There's nothing higher.
It's got to be tough being the guy.
Correct.
He's just dicking around. He's fucking doing
Yeah.
Dude,
practicing for Netflix.
After our Saturday show, after which I'm pretty sure he was exhausted.
Yeah.
He got on a plane straight from the show to go back to LA to get ready for the roast the next day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Which was literally the next day. It was Sunday, right?
Correct.
Well, I guess when they're paying you billions, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the roast really quick.
Yeah. The roast was great. I mean, I thought it was great. I enjoyed it a lot.
Me too.
I was howling laughing.
Same.
I thought Chud the Builder killed.
Chud was phenomenal.
Chudley.
I watched the first half this morning at 6:30 a.m. I thought it was good.
I thought it was really good. Did you have a favorite? Did you have favorites? And
Yeah, I mean, I thought Shane was the best by far. I thought he killed the whole. Like, I thought the whole night he was hilarious.
You guys trying to play the next Garden show?
Trying to get on that Lincoln show.
Trying to get the Link show.
On that Link show.
Start wearing the Eagles gear. He might think you're from Philly.
Just can't let me have it. It has to go 4 times as big. Like,
Yeah, TD Garden's cool, but did you ever do the Lincoln?
no, I'm
High ceiling.
I remember performing
Heaven.
inside. No, performing indoors is cool. Yeah, all the sound is trapped, climate controlled. That's great. Oh, you didn't have a 4-jet flyover?
Saquon actually carried me onto the stage.
There was no national anthem before? Oh.
Yeah, no, I thought Shane was good. I thought that what was the guy's name? Naeem?
Yeah.
I thought he was really funny.
He was incredibly bold.
Yeah.
What he said
I didn't
about
really
Chappelle
get
was like crazy.
The ending, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't really get the end, the Pete thing too. What was with that? Was that him that was like, they just turned to Pete Davidson and was like, I don't like you?
Yeah.
That was crazy. He was like, no joke or anything. And then he just moved on. I was like, I wonder what happened there.
It's funnier if it's nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, he fucking killed. He was funny. I mean, really I thought everyone was funny.
I thought Big J's stood out to me.
Yeah, Big J was
as
really good.
The most innovative.
Yeah.
I thought his jokes had so much nuance to him when he was like, I did a movie with Lizzo and I got in trouble when she did a scene in her stripper clothes and I started a slow clap.
Yeah, that was really funny. Yeah.
Or like when he pretended that that Keith was dead and did
that
an
was
in
funny.
memoriam.
Yeah, that was
like,
very
that's
funny.
so subtle and so inside.
Yeah.
But that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was
there were
really
just
good.
a lot of pieces like that I don't know, that
The $10,000 thing was really funny too.
yeah, it's insultingly low.
I'm trying to think of who else I thought was really funny.
I thought Pete was really good.
Yeah, Pete was really
I thought
good.
he was really
Pretty
really
ruthless.
Good. Yeah.
But that's great though.
Yeah, I mean, really, everyone was good. I do agree with what we were talking about the Dave thing a little bit. Like, I do agree. I don't really think that the celebrities need to, like, I get for some people that might be like a big factor in it. Like,
You were
for me,
saying the Dave thing, for people who don't know, was Dave was on Wake Up Barstool this morning.
yeah, talking about like Draymond Green, like reading the jokes off the teleprompter, and then everyone being like, he killed. And it's like, well, I will say, like, I mean, they all have writers, so that doesn't really matter. Like, they all have writers. But also, it's like, why is Draymond Green telling jokes at a roast? Like, why is that happening?
That's probably because Netflix is like about to launch a new show with him.
Oh, really?
Would be my guess.
I don't know.
Is his podcast on Netflix?
I don't know.
Volume. Colin Coward.
I mean, I guess like he was. Oh, Jeff Ross was really funny.
Really, really good. This list is long, or is wrong. I mean to say.
It's that AI shit, bro.
Tony was funny.
I thought that Draymond Green had one of the jokes of the night, actually, where he said, I haven't and I never will bang, what's her name?
Chelsea Handler.
I'm Draymond Green. I don't hit threes.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That's like an old joke, though.
That's been done. That's old and told.
You didn't like it?
I feel like that joke is in every roast.
Okay, fine.
But I mean, I think it's fine. But I think it is.
I thought it was self-deprecating from him. It was so specific to him.
Look, I got nothing against Draymond Green. I thought like he was good. He was funny. I just don't really know why they feel the need to have the celebrities. Like, I guess it's good for views, but it's like, does anyone really want to see Tom Brady roasting Kevin Hart? Like, is there anyone that's really
a lot of people
at home,
do.
like,
a lot of people want Tom Brady there, given that he did the last one.
Look, I love Brady. I'm a Patriots fan. I love Brady.
Doesn't sound like you do.
I don't think he is good on that kind of stuff. Like, I think it's just like insanely
I think
awkward.
that there's like, but I think when it goes great, one, people like to see them laughing at jokes, but two, like at the James Franco roast, and it was all his like famous friends doing it.
Yeah.
That was very funny. That made it funnier.
But who were his famous friends? Were
Seth Rogen.
Funny comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not the greatest quarterback of all time.
No, but I mean,
never once had to make a joke ever.
Netflix has elevated the roasts. This is their second one.
Yeah.
To being the most star-studded affairs, and having The Rock and Tom Brady and blah, 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 like there, it just. Yeah,
I mean, it definitely makes sense. Like I understand it.
Night. It's like the Met Gala on comedy.
Alrighty, folks. Let's talk about Jackpocket. Jackpocket. Ordering lottery tickets has never been easier, thanks to our partners at Jackpocket. Whether you like to order Powerball, Mega Millions, scratch-off tickets, or you can order them all on the Jackpot Lottery app. Jackpocket Lottery app. I mean, Francis, honestly, I think you should enter a couple of these right now.
Yeah, I could.
The year of Francis.
It'd be nice if I did.
How good? I mean, imagine tying off this whole year with the Powerball winnings.
Oh my gosh, I'd get assassinated.
Well, I think our friends over at Jackpocket would make sure that doesn't happen.
I
Jackpocket makes ordering tickets quick, simple, and secure. And here's the best part. If you're new to Jackpocket, they've got a special offer just for you. Download the Jackpocket app, sign up using code DAD2, and new Jackpocket customers who deposit $5 will get $10 in lottery credits instantly. That's right, get $10 in credits instantly when you deposit $5 on Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app. Use code DAD2. Yeah, it's like every time I watch it, I'm like, I don't think it's going to be funny. And then I'm like, this is actually really fucking funny.
I was laughing out loud in the morning alone.
And then I'm like, but why? Like, this one wasn't as bad as the Brady one. Like, the Brady one was like, you got Gronk, you got Edelman, you got all these. And it's like, no one cares what you got. Like, you're not. That's the thing where I get what Dave is saying. It's like they're doing all these jokes and they're like all these digs, but it's like they're not even your own jokes. So it's like the digs aren't as funny.
And they're not delivering them right. Yeah, look, the Serena and Venus thing that didn't land for me at all. Yeah. It was uncomfortable.
I just wish it was like they would lean, like if they're going to go celebrities, like get Chappelle, like get those people.
But no disrespect, but like people aren't tuning in for some of the comedians who are great roasters.
Yeah.
Like
you're
if it's
right.
Netflix, like you need star power to have people.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Brady probably brings in an extra 20 million views.
Yeah. The Cat Williams part confused me.
Why?
First of all, I don't know that I was aware that they had beef.
I don't think I was either.
I don't think I knew that.
I'll be honest, I also have not seen the Cat Williams part. I had to go back for the Bush.
Oh,
we were in grand finals, whole thing.
Cat Williams came out as a surprise appearance.
Yeah, right at the end, right?
And they squished
kind of like end of the middle.
Oh, okay.
I would say, and he came out and did a roast. Oh my God, this was so funny. He goes, just because Kevin, wait, don't change it. Just because Kevin went to Diddy parties does not mean he did something wrong. The fact that he gets uncomfortable when you bring it up to him, that's what means he did something wrong.
That is funny. Because he did get uncomfortable every time someone brought it up.
Yeah. But I mean, look, Cat Williams came out. It was not, he alluded to the beef. He like talked about it a bunch. And then roasted him in a non like appreciative way, just roast kind of. And then when he finished, Kevin stood up and was like, let's squash the beef right now. They shook hands. Everyone went nuts. And then when Kevin Hart does his monologue at the end, he's like, you guys all say I'm not a good actor. Then how the fuck was I able to make Cat Williams think I'd squash the beef with him earlier? Like I was acting. I hate that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. I wasn't entirely sure how to follow it. Yeah.
I kind of felt like Kevin Hart was like the least natural person on, like you could tell he was acting the whole time.
He has to do that.
Yeah.
He has to make the jokes that all those comics are saying okay by being like, it's okay, we can laugh at this.
Who was the one that said they were like, what a better way to do than like to pretend you're having fun on here while people make fun of you or something. Someone made a joke about him, like his fake laughing.
Yeah.
I forget who.
I hate when people stand up while they're getting roasted.
Yeah. When Shane kept on going, thanks, Kevin.
Yeah.
When he would stand.
Yeah.
Like Tony stood up. It's it just takes me out of it a little bit.
Takes me out.
I liked when Shane went. He was like, okay, this is going all right.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't think it was going to be as good as the Brady roast, but we're doing okay.
Yeah, that was great. That's what I meant though. He was killing, like everything he said was killing.
Yeah, agreed.
Like the difference between him hosting the ESPYs and hosting that was like night and day for me. Like he seemed so comfortable.
Totally. Did you think that the Chelsea Handler set was angry?
Yeah. Okay. So the Chelsea Handler set, I actually thought she was really funny. I did think that like it was a little like preachy and like the thing with the like when you go the route of like I'm gonna like she got on stage and she said like she's making fun of Tony and Shane being like, you know, like you guys, well, she called them all statutory rapists, which I thought was weird. But then she was like, she said like they helped get Trump elected and all this stuff and was like saying all this shit. And then like 10 minutes later down the set, she go like, so it's like, okay, you're going to do that. You're going to go like the super, you know, politically correct, whatever you want to call it. But then like the end of her set, she's telling the story about like Kevin Hart sending her a private plane to fly from Spain to LA to make a 5-minute appearance on Funny AF. And it's like, I don't know, like what, like you can't have the moral high ground, like play that role and then be like, yeah, I chartered a $500,000 plane to go do a 5-minute appearance on a TV show. Like, I feel like those are like, cause it's like you're trying, when you say the thing about like Tony and Shane, all this, like you're trying to get on the side. But you're saying
like more black dudes who've been killed in LA.
Yeah. Like you're trying to get on the side of the people of like, we are the morally high ground people, like we know what's best. But then you're going and telling a story. It's like you're not that person.
Yeah, maybe
like you're playing a part that you're not.
Just to play devil's advocate there, I think her side that she was on was women. She was being like a feminist up there, and that was why she was like, I'm not going to waste my time telling jokes about like the other women on this dais or whatever.
Yeah.
But then her kind of punchline of the Kevin sending her a plane.
I just thought it was like tone deaf.
I get it, but I think her point was like, I as a woman took advantage.
Yeah.
Right.
It
followed from it followed thematically, but I do agree that I found it a little cause heavy.
It just felt like 2017 LA humor.
It felt cause heavy, but she did have some great jokes.
She did. Yeah, she was very she
had some great jokes.
I thought she was very funny. Like I was laughing out loud her whole set.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was weird, like going with the moral high ground route and all this stuff, and then being like, also I've myself like I am the elite of the elite. I'm as elite as you can possibly get.
The part that was uncomfortable for me,
planes by myself.
Right. The part that was uncomfortable for me was when she kept taking the mic from like off stage later and like throwing in comments.
Oh yeah.
And I was kind of like, is that part of it?
I couldn't tell if she was actually mad or not.
Yeah, that was me neither.
Yeah.
I couldn't either. Anyway, whatever. We'll have to ask Shane at some point.
It seemed like there was some beef.
That's what I thought.
Like it seemed like Shane was mad when he got back up on stage. And then Tony obviously was mad, but Tony was getting it from everybody.
Yeah. Was Tony mad?
I don't think he was mad, no.
No.
But I mean, you know how those guys are.
Yeah.
Everyone on that stage was probably livid the entire time. No one on that stage is like takes jokes about themselves well.
No.
No one, period.
No.
Like, what do you want to hear? Like black belt level jokes about you in front of fucking millions of people.
Dude, it's so funny when people are like, they're like, boy, you know, sometimes like earlier in my career, people would be like, I can't believe Francis is so sensitive. He's so sensitive considering he's a stand-up comedian. I'm like, have you ever met a fucking stand-up comedian? They're the most sensitive people on earth. That's why we do this.
Someone could get off stage and you could be like, yeah, they sounded weird, huh? And then like the night's over.
The night's over. Yeah. That relationship is over.
You guys hate each other forever now.
Forever. Yeah. It's all a defense mechanism to like mask our insecurities. That's why we're up there fucking telling jokes. It's like we can make fun of ourselves the second anyone else does, unless it's a comedian I respect.
Yeah.
Who's better than I am. How fucking dare you? Who do you think you are?
Yeah. But I mean, it definitely seemed like there was a little... did Shane say that she was friends with Epstein before she said all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as part of his introduction of her. Yeah. Then I guess she went to Epstein Isle in 2010. Why? What's wrong with that?
No, I'm saying that's pretty fair of her to come back at them if he said that.
How is that joke any more over the line? That's what I'm curious about.
I don't think that joke, that's the thing that's the thing that is uncomfortable about watching it, is because like the Diddy stuff and the Epstein stuff and like Shane being like, there's a lot of people in here that are pedophiles. Like he's right. Like he's not, like he's joking. Like he's joking, but it's also true.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, there's a lot of people in here that went to the Diddy parties and were probably really good friends with Epstein.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, it is a little uncomfortable in that sense.
Okay, so that's now over the line because
no, I don't think it's over the line.
Truth.
I don't think it's over the line, but it is like uncomfortable because it's like, okay, Chelsea Handler, was she actually at a dinner with Woody Allen, Epstein, and fucking whatever the other person?
Here's my point, right?
Because that's pretty bad.
It's bad.
Those are the Epstein's closest friends.
So then it sounds to me like there were two different kind of categories of jokes. One were like cartoonish, exaggerative, sort of like Shane looks like he has Down syndrome.
Yeah.
And Chelsea Handler fucks a lot of black guys.
Kevin
and
Hart's short.
All that. Yeah, right? And everyone was on board for that. As soon as you start saying stuff that it plays on the reputations,
that's
of these people, they draw the line.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I get it. If I was Chelsea Handler, I would probably be like, "Hey, let's not talk about that, please."
But I thought that most roast people get to say stuff like they get to say what's off limits for them.
I think that was the whole. Yeah,
I think it's the host. Look, I think Kevin Hart's allowed to do that. I don't know if Chelsea Handler's allowed.
I think they
are.
are.
Everybody can say everything. That's the point.
You think so?
Yeah.
Say anything or get what Rowan's saying. Like they get to say like, don't talk about this. Like Chelsea.
No, I'm saying that nothing should be off limits.
Well, maybe that's I know other in the Comedy Central stuff or like other roast levels, like that it's been like, hey, you could touch on this, this, and this. Don't say anything about this.
But there's
I think it was the same with Tom Brady. Definitely had that shit.
He did
100%. Yeah, I think he said a thing about his. Like, I don't know, kids maybe?
Dude, no, they said into Tom Brady roast, like, your wife's fucking a jiu-jitsu instructor.
But which I would have was thought, like allowed, but then they went overboard with it and it hurt his feelings maybe.
Oh, yeah.
But there was clearly stuff that you're not allowed to talk about with Kevin Hart.
the thing in the Brady roast was when Jeff Ross said that Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft went to the rub and tug.
Yeah.
And he whispered, "Don't talk that. Don't talk about that again."
Yeah. It's always, I mean, when it comes down to the sex freaks, that's what it is. Yeah. That's the line. So no, you can't tell people that I fuck kids. That's crazy.
I thought we're joking.
Yeah, this is supposed to be
not
fun.
A joke.
Sex trafficked Korean masseurs? No, surely not. The other part, the other part that I thought was really interesting was that I didn't know that black woman comedian.
She was hysterical.
Unbelievably funny.
She was unreal.
She was so good. And she went off script a bunch.
Yeah.
And the jokes Shane told about her husband who killed himself were so fucking funny.
Yeah.
He kept coming back to it.
It was that
but the black don't crack except for when your husband throws himself.
Don't show the Golden State Warriors logo to her husband. And then she did a movie where she was in the Air Force, but she couldn't fly. Just like her husband couldn't fly when he fell to his death. He died from that.
Yeah, that was really good. She was really funny.
Two great jokes about Draymond Green when they said that the Golden State Warriors sound like what they would call dudes who beat AIDS in the 80s.
Yeah, that was really good.
And that Draymond Green looks like a shitty color that you'd paint your kitchen.
Yeah.
I like that. And I also like when they were like, they didn't know who the father was, so would they just combine the two names?
Mon and Dre.
Yeah.
Tip of the cap to the writers, to our brothers, Mike Lawrence and JP McDade. And
Nick Mullen.
Nick Mullen, yeah.
I think my favorite
joke. Of course,
joke.
Zach Amico.
Yeah. I think my favorite joke of the whole night was the Shane one where he said the thing about Kevin Hart, the Oscars. And he was like, you were supposed to, he was like, but you were a homophobe. And then he just sat on that for 5 seconds. And then he talks about breaking the dollhouse over him.
Isn't that amazing? You used to be funny.
Yeah.
How about Dave saying that? How about Dave not including either of you guys in his dream roast writing team when you guys are actual stand-up comedians who've written
that's all right.
roast jokes before?
I don't think Dave is that tuned in to me. That doesn't bother me.
I think Dave's already fired me again in his head.
Don't say that.
Just don't know yet.
I think he's written me off as an ex-employee already.
Don't say that.
I mean that. I don't know that he knows for sure that I still work here.
He definitely does.
Do not say that. You guys work so closely in concert.
Francis was just finishing out his contract.
Yeah, he's
a lame duck
soon. Lame duck. I can't have Francis write for my roast because I don't think he'll still be here then.
Yeah, well, by the time the roast comes
that's
out.
Coming after his when's his contract up?
The month
September.
before.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That was good.
I was personally insulted when he said that. I was like, I'll put my brothers up against anybody.
I'll
put these roast writers up against anybody.
I would not put myself up against most of the people on that screen.
I'm not talking about on the screen. I'm talking about locally.
I mean, look, home. I could throw you in that category too, Roan. You wrote for fucking the roast battle show. You are world champion battle rapper.
I don't know about all that.
I literally, with no disrespect meant towards the people he named, but if you're not putting any one of the three of us, let alone all three of us, into a roast writing room, good luck.
Wait. Was this Barstool people only?
Yes, Dave. In that same clip you're talking about, Dave was like,
I didn't know that.
He said, I'll put our best writers, Big Cat, PFT, Nick, and KB in a room and let them write for it. And
he said our best comedy writers.
Best comedy writers. And I think all of them are great comedy writers, but then it was just there wasn't a word count limit. He could have just kept going.
We were omitted.
Yeah, he
on intentionally.
You could see him mouth over the words and choose not to say them.
You couldn't have omitted me at a time when I would have been more top of mind. You can't not see me under the lights at TD Garden and then the next day be like, surely there's no stand-up comedian that I could throw in that writer's room that I'm forgetting.
Yeah, I mean...
And that's true for you, too.
I mean, I wrote on the ESPYs.
That's what I'm saying. I did the roast at the fucking Barstool Awards where he loved the joke you wrote and I presented.
Nah, it's all love though.
Yeah, it's no problem. I've given up on trying to win any kind of fucking.
Well, luckily the four guys you mentioned are our brothers.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Those guys are all very funny.
You can't pick one of them too. But he just could have kept on going and just said you guys.
Yeah,
it would have been so easy.
It gets onerous, I'm sure,
To say names?
To list the people.
That he doesn't remember.
Well, I'm just saying, like, let him go. Let him have his 4. I'll take my 2.
Yeah.
Let's see who comes in. Lock the door. Who comes out?
A roast off. Classic roast off.
Roast off. No cameras.
Yeah.
No cameras. We just see who comes out of the room.
Everybody comes out crying.
Yeah, just crawling.
You're a fucking dick.
Yeah, just hating each other forever.
To his credit, though, I do think that the names he named, like I would put those 4.
Yeah.
That's who I would have
definitely.
too.
Yes, the best.
But I'd have the 3 of us.
I would have us in there as well. Yeah, but I'll be fine. I'll be good. I'm not a big deal.
Is that a Red Sox hat?
It is. Bought it off of Amazon.
Oh, that's cool.
It is.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to.
It's Boston.
It's a Boston baseball hat.
That's not Red Sox. That's like an off-brand. Like you buy it from a African dude who's like selling stuff set up on the side of the road, and he's like getting a ticket, but still sells you it at the same time.
This is just you're a fan of baseball and Boston, so most likely the Red Sox, probably the Bourne Braves as well.
Minor league ball.
Yeah,
that's sick.
You guys never saw the Bourne Braves? Been to a couple games. Yeah, Cape team.
It can't be me. I can't be going to minor league baseball
they play
games.
Right by the Bourne Bridge.
Yeah, I can't be going. And actually, that name is racist, brother.
I don't think the name is racist.
Then what are those 2 feathers?
I think it's the feathers that are racist.
What are the feathers? Okay, can't be wearing fucking feathers.
I do feel like it's a little lame to be like, and I'm not going to make fun of any of the black women on stage because. Like that's a little preachy.
That's just very 2017.
Yeah, that's a little like.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That is agenda driven.
Yeah, someone was like, "This is gonna say this."
They're gonna cheer.
Ticket sales through the roof.
And by the way, Cheryl Underwood is her name, right? Yeah. She came on and she did deliver a little bit of a preach point, but it was a great point, which was we have all of us up here. We're all making fun of each other.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be. This is freedom of speech. This is great. Everybody chill the fuck out.
So she's a Chud the Builder fan. Because that's his argument. Chud. His argument is that it's just freedom of speech to call black people the N-word in the streets with a hard R on the end of it.
Well, I would love to see Chud have a conversation with her because I think she would bury him.
Yeah, she would kill him.
Of course.
And then he would just fight her physically.
Pete Davidson's joke about her being the Bob what was it? The guy from the horror movie.
The Babadook.
The Babadook. Yeah. That was crazy.
Who was it? Tony? Or no, it was Big J. Big J did this run where he was like, "You look like someone wished for Genie to bring a puddle to life."
Yeah.
If there were a wall, someone painted a wall, you look like the hole that someone painted on a wall that Roadrunner could run through. And then his run of like the fucking 50 Cent and Chelsea Handler.
Yeah.
He's like, incense and fired gun.
This is what I was saying. This was the Chelsea Handler thing that I was confused by, was the end of her set when she kept on talking about how like all of the men are like shitty men, but like Kevin Hart is like a great man and family man. And it's like, he has multiple cheating scandals.
But I think that's got to be the joke she's making.
Was that a joke though?
It got to be, because that's obvious that
I don't think so. I think she was like, he's the only man who never has said anything inappropriate to me, blah, blah, blah. Did you see the moment where Kevin Hart was talking to Pete Davidson and was like, how do you get all, you've got the best dick. You fuck all the girls.
Yeah.
And Pete went, you, and he goes, no, cut that. Cut that. What are you talking about, Pete?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, go back and watch that part.
Yeah, that's the thing that I was like, when I was saying like there's obviously stuff that they weren't allowed to talk about. That's clearly one of the things, because how does that not come up?
That he cheated.
Well, it was like massive scandals.
It was a big public affair. Yeah, right.
Was it literally it was on the news? Like CNN was showing it.
Who would you would want to roast Dave if it was somebody within Barstool? It's the only person that would make sense, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Dave's the only one that would make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe Big Cat. But I don't think I would want to roast Dave, to be honest.
Well, because you couldn't make Jewish jokes?
Exactly.
It's always amazing to me when they like really track carefully the point in the wife's pregnancy at which the husband cheated on her. Yes, she was just into her second trimester when it was found that he had banged a tilt-a-whirl operator at the Coney Beach Fair, and clearly horrible.
You got to stop trying to defend Rossini out here, brother. She did what she did.
I was saying I think Vrabel might have to claim gay.
It's my bestie.
Yeah, I think that's the only way out.
Grable?
Yeah, Gable.
I mean, he's in big trouble.
Why? What now?
Oh, it just keeps getting worse.
But it's like
every day it's worse than the last. They got photos of him while she's pregnant, and they're like on a boat together.
How generous.
They rented a boat.
She named her child Mike.
It was their baby moon.
She named their child
They
Mike
were
Vrabel.
on their baby moon.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's a vicious time against him.
Tell you what.
There has to be some other kind of story that can distract from it.
Yeah, bring back Mayo.
I don't know why anyone would give Vrabel a hard time for that. As far as I'm concerned, that's goddamn noble. Taking your pregnant lover on
that is
ocean
actually
vacation, 8 months pregnant.
True.
That
I'll
is.
tell you someday, my wife's pregnant 8 months. We're not going outside.
No.
Stay covered up.
Or just the fact that he didn't deny her. You know what I mean? That he just like stayed attracted to her. Like if it is true love, if they just get married, like it all goes away.
Yeah.
Sure, she's already married to another person.
And so is he. I think if they get married, it gets a lot worse.
What? No, people accept it at that point. That's what happened with Prince Charles and Camilla.
Cabello?
Yeah.
Like everyone was upset about him having an affair on Lady Diana. And
then he got married.
He just like forever stayed with Camilla, and people are like, oh, that's who he loved all along.
Johnny Cash.
Who else?
Did Johnny Cash, what happened there?
He had an affair with what's her name?
June?
Yeah. No. Who's the girl that he does the songs with?
Loretta Lynn?
His like
Reese Witherspoon.
his
June
co-host,
Carter?
June. Yeah,
June Carter.
My bad, Ron.
Well, he was
Vivian was his wife.
But how old was June? Or who had the young girlfriend? Was it him or Elvis?
Probably Elvis.
Yeah.
I think Johnny Cash was always with June after Vivian.
Elvis was a freak. Ginger Alden.
Apparently Elvis got Johnny Cash onto the drugs.
He did?
According to the movie. Walk the Line.
I could go for another watch of that.
It's so good.
Elvis was on lean. Elvis had a big walk of lean.
Really?
That's why he couldn't shit. That's why he died on the toilet. That's why he was so damn backed up.
Did you see that video of Chief Keef getting off the plane?
Yeah, we were just talking about
crazy.
That. The caption was even funnier though.
Yeah. That they all got shit in their ass.
That between the 10 of them, they've taken 2 bowel movements in the last week.
Look at the second guy that gets off. Look at his stomach.
Is there a better life?
That's Chief Keef right there.
No. You'll see.
That's just his friend who gets to do drugs and go around the world with him. The dude who's hit the actual jackpot.
So they're all really fucked up is the point?
On lean.
I mean, they look at this guy. That's just all shit.
Just stumbling in all different directions. Just a terrible lifestyle.
Oh man.
Or the best lifestyle. What do they do that they're rich? Like, how do they get their money?
Nothing. They're just friends with Chief Keef.
And does he buy their clothes? Because their clothes are expensive.
I think so.
He gives them like a per diem would
stipend.
be my guess.
But how much money does Chief Keef have? Realistically.
Chief?
He hasn't been
Chief's got a lot of money.
But he hasn't put out a heater in decades.
I think if you can tour, you can put some heat out.
But is he still touring like that?
He's the Seinfeld of the rap game.
No, he's not.
He is. He just has
he's independent?
He's independent.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Estimated net worth,
I think
$4 million.
Got a lot more than $4 million if he's flying private.
You'd be surprised though, because some rappers are actually not responsible with their money.
Yeah, some of them are
That
dumb.
isn't right.
Some of them will actually spend money.
You're thinking of NBA players.
Oh, he signed with Interscope.
That's true too.
In the scope. $300,000 advance. That's crazy for Chief Keef. Would have thought.
But that's 2012 though.
Yeah.
That's when you could still be racist.
Dude, I'll say one more thing about Boston. Every time I just went and I'm like, why aren't we living there?
In Boston?
Bro, Boston is fucking amazing.
Boston's amazing because it's like the whole city is like the West Village.
Correct.
But it's freezing and it's impossible to get around and the public transportation could not be worse.
Well, that seems a little reductive.
And it's one of the most expensive places in the country to live.
Oh, wouldn't know what that's like. Paying fucking...
This city is fucked.
Yes. As far as expensive.
Yeah.
You know who
this
we
is
need?
the most expensive city I've in the...
I think in the last year.
Monaco or London maybe, but like...
I feel like in the last
Zurich,
year it's bumped up like...
It's crazy.
Like it's like every day I'm like, what in the fuck?
There's just no way that Boston's rental retail prices are as bad as New York City. No chance.
So. I think you're probably right.
And I also didn't find that the public transportation was as bad as you said. I thought that the T worked pretty darn well. It was quick and clean. And
you were taking the T? What are you doing?
See, how can you say
you're going to the what do you think, you're Jay-Z?
How can you say...
Are you famous?
The public transportation in a city is terrible when you are not.
I just don't know why you're taking the T to the garden.
I didn't. The last time I was there, I went over to Harvard to walk around and then came back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I grew up in Massachusetts.
I know that, but I'm saying, why is the T bad?
It's just not as good as other cities.
I didn't think it was worse necessarily than New York.
I mean, if you look at the map, like it is. Like New York, you can get anywhere with public transportation. In Boston, you can't. They got dead zones.
Okay, that's true, probably. That's what you meant? Boy, it took a lot of work to get you right on that one. We really had to work.
I think you misunderstood me. It's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
I misunderstood you because I took you at your word.
Exactly. Big mistake.
Forgot there was a lie within a truth that was concealed by another lie that needed a truth in order for it to become all true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Any updates on our Indian brother over at JP Morgan?
I haven't seen anything this entire week.
No.
My algo's just been Chud and Spencer Pratt.
I haven't even really been on the algo lately.
So you see Spencer Pratt's running for mayor of Los Angeles?
I heard that. I heard he's actually got a shot.
He is very reasonable.
Wow.
He's just like, yeah, we need to get rid of crime and we need to stop letting people be naked, use drugs, do violence and abuse dogs in public if they're homeless. If you have a house, you can do those things. But if you're homeless, you're not allowed to do those things. And he says it's going to be a 2-week grace period. Then he's cleaning everybody the fuck up.
Love that.
I like that. I like that a lot.
So 2 weeks of fucking unbridled crime. And then you just get fucking pratted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the homeless should be allowed to be dogs or be naked.
It's not very progressive of you.
Oh, I'm just...
Chelsea Handler wouldn't like to hear that, brother.
Chelsea Handler.
Son of a Boy Dad is brought to you by Factor. I've been traveling nonstop, and I got to tell you, it's hard for me when I get back and I'm only home in my home for 2 to 3 days before I turn right around to get to the grocery store and fill it up with all the right produce and ingredients and things and think about meal prepping and all that. Luckily, Factor makes that all easy. Hunger strikes and you're exhausted. Think of this. Picture this. There's something healthy in your fridge pantry that you should be making, but you just don't have it in you. And for me, eating healthy isn't a willpower problem. It's a setup problem until I found Factor. I order my meals ahead of time. They arrive right when I get home, and I've got perfect pre-portioned meals for the entire week.
The best.
With Factor, I'm hitting my nutrition goals this season without the planning, grocery runs, or cooking. For strength and workout recovery, check out Factor's Muscle Pro collection. I've been on this. I've been trying this out, and let me tell you something. All that mass that I put on, I'm starting to like maintain, cut a little bit, feeling great. Okay. Fresh, never frozen, over 100 rotating weekly meals, including globally inspired flavors like Mediterranean and Asian. So there's always something new to look forward to. Ready in 2 minutes. Factor shops, preps, cooks, and delivers straight to your door, so you have more time for everything you love this spring. Head to factormeals.com/sun50 off and use code sun50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th of 2026. See website for more details.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about my Indian bro. Sad to say, he fell out of the spotlight, and those people's lives are just ruined in the wake.
I know.
They ran out of stuff to come out about that. Like the Chelsea Handler or the Diana Rossini, there's always something new that comes out about it. They just ran out of new info.
Yeah.
The New York Post would find it all.
How powerful do you think like JP Morgan is in the grand scheme of things? Like, do you think that
they're like a nation state?
Of course. But how do you think that works? Like, so JP Morgan has they have a situation where they got this Indian bro who says that his boss, hey, he was a sex slave and all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, if JP Morgan wants that story to not, like, we all know the story. We all heard the story. There's probably a shit ton of people that have no idea, right? People that aren't online all day.
Yeah.
Like, if JP Morgan is like, we don't want this to become a public thing at all, like, they have the power to just like not, like, can they just, what do? Do they just like go to Elon Musk and they're like, get this out of the algorithm? Here's $1 billion.
No. I think that once that genie's out, the only way for them to do that is to catch it before it leaves the walls.
Be like,
here's $10 million. Don't say another word about this. And here's an NDA and blah, blah, blah. And they catch and kill it, so to speak.
But I guess more what I'm asking is like everyone says that all these multi-trillion-dollar, billion-dollar companies and whatnot are like, they like control everything. So it's like, what do they do to do that? Like, if for example,
threats, money, that's it. It's a combination of instilling fear and paying off. If you don't take the money, we will do this and you will be ruined. We will reach out to every other bank on the street. You will never work you'll lose your trading licenses, whatever.
Yeah.
You'll never get another job on Wall Street. That's it.
Seems yeah.
See, if I was them, I would just save the $10 million and kill the person.
Yeah.
I feel like killing has to be a little bit higher on the list.
But that's another good question. Like, how many people do you think JP Morgan as a company have had killed?
Probably
realistically.
Well, probably fewer now because, but back in the day, maybe some. Putin does this. Putin is the last one to almost brag about doing this.
What? Killing people?
Killing the oligarchs, killing anyone who spoke out against, his regime.
Isn't there a big tree of people who were wasn't there some people who are close to some alien shit getting killed? Isn't that happening right now? I keep on seeing
scientists are
scientists are dropping left and right.
They're dying, 10 of them die a week right now.
Can we pull up the scientists, the flow chart of all the scientists that have killed?
That's what I'm asking is how do they how does this happen?
Because it's not Putin and it's not JP Morgan that's doing it.
No, it could be JP. We don't know that.
Recent scientist deaths. And there's even more than there's 12 of them, and they're dropping like fucking flies. Scientists, JPL, a lot of JPL people.
So it's what happens? They're just what are they just at work one day and they stumble upon something and then
12 missing or dead scientists. And who's doing it?
And who's killing them?
Yeah. And then why would JP Morgan not just kill? And if it's going to cost $10 million,
I just want to know how, they should have to release how many people these companies have killed. Like, because don't you want to know?
We need
don't
transparency from the companies who they're killing.
Exactly. Don't you want to know, like, if GoPuff has ever had anyone killed? Or like DoorDash?
Yes.
like I want to know that shit.
Nathan's hot dog.
Yeah. We had to kill that one guy.
We put him in the dogs. Yeah. And I'm sure that they have. GoPuff definitely has. DoorDash.
1,000%.
Well, DoorDash has had many guys die, and they always erase the cam footage from the traffic lights.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's like,
wipe their search history. Why is my order not here yet?
Yeah.
And it's because they had him. Because he was a scientist delivering DoorDash.
Exactly.
Harry, my question for you would be that if, you live a rich, fruitful life, as I suspect you will, and you die someday, will you feel disappointed if at the end of your life you don't have answers to these questions?
No. I'm not one of those people that's like, because there are people that are like that.
Yeah.
Like, I need the answers. Mine's more just speculation and just wanting to know.
Does it?
Like, I think it's just.
Does it occupy you? Does it?
No, not at all.
Spin your wheels a lot?
No.
So you're content in the not knowingness.
I think like during the Epstein stuff and like the beginning of the Iran war and all that, it was occupying my brain a good bit. But then you get to a point where you're like, it's all fucked. Like it's so fucked, and there's just nothing anyone can do about it. So it's like I still keep up with all the stuff, and I still read about it and pay attention, but like there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. So you say it's all a mess, and then you just say there's nothing I can do, and that's how you kind of make your peace with it.
I mean, it sucks. Like, I remember you said something similar, but like that a while ago, and I remember in my head being like, "That's stupid," and then now I'm like, "You're not wrong." Like,
Yeah,
there's nothing you can do.
There's nothing to be done.
Just like that your like viewpoint on big news stories and stuff like that when we were talking about the Epstein stuff like months ago.
Yeah,
and you were like, there's nothing I can do about it, so I try not to have it impact my day-to-day life.
Yeah, that is what enhanced knowledge to me gets me nowhere.
Yeah, it's like I know.
What then? I'm going to become a citizen journalist or a fucking sleuth and start like hunting down leads and obsessing over it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to.
I think it's good to like be educated on like the big things that are happening in the world, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's like if you go down the rabbit holes enough, you're like nothing makes sense. Like none of these things make sense. And it's like you can listen to the news and all that, but like they're just lying their asses off. So it's like, yeah, there's really nothing you can do.
Dude,
you're just being lied to constantly.
I read
holy shit.
I know I invoke Japan a lot, but I read an article about how Japanese citizens, one, don't really have a great sense of like who their politicians even are.
Yeah.
They're not following it. And it's because their overall feeling is that they're doing a decent enough job.
Yeah.
They have a like latent, if not willfully ignorant faith in their political system, which is the other side of where I've gotten to, which is that I have a latent, willfully ignorant loss of faith in our political system.
I think that's everybody.
So I've just chosen, like, I'm not going to rail about it. Yeah, it's all broken. It's all a mess.
That's the thing. It's like, it's so like it in the beginning, you're like, well, someone's got to do something. And then you're like, there's so many more. And then like and we're just going off of what we know.
The second you try to do something, you're going to run into a guy at your next like fucking high school reunion who's going to get in your face and start screaming at you for like feeling a certain way or trying to say anything proactive. And you're like, oh, I've met my match. Time to sit out again for the next 10 years. Yeah,
it's just it's a never ending.
But look, my point in that is
there's no winning.
No, but the win is being a good person.
Yeah.
And just don't ruin anyone else's day
or life.
Yeah, right. Like, you know, you can still contribute by just like not being shitty.
Yeah.
Don't drive drunk and put other people at risk. Like, don't fucking trash the internet.
Yeah.
And spam and all that shit. Don't throw literal trash on the ground. I don't know. Pick your fucking cause. But
yeah.
Guy plays TD Garden, has all the answers now.
I don't think I have a single one of the answers.
I'm joking.
I'm just totally zen right now.
That's so nice.
I'm very zen.
Let me borrow a little bit of it.
You're the most zen person I know.
because he's on so much drugs.
I don't even know where the fuck I am right now.
You start your day stretching for an hour. I can't even imagine.
That's just because I have terrible hands, because my body is a fucking train wreck.
I'm not
God
stretching because
frowned on me.
Dude, I spent 30 minutes stretching at the gym yesterday, and it hurt so much doing it that I was like, I don't think I can ever do that again.
People hit me up every day asking for what my stretching app is. It's called Bend. It's called Bend, the stretching app, and I can't recommend it enough.
Do you ever wake up and you're like, I don't want to fucking do this?
Then I do the nighttime one.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. It helps you sleep better if you do a little stretch. Yeah. Happy baby.
Oh, yeah. Sleeping like a baby.
I always get so scared somebody's going to walk into the room while I'm doing Happy Baby. Yeah. Do you know what Happy Baby is?
That's the one where you're like kicking your feet around.
You lay on your back and you hold your feet with your asshole like as a wind tunnel. Your asshole whistles while you do it. Imagine fucking somebody opening like a babysitter, like walking in on me doing Happy Baby in my own living room. That'd be fucking horrifying.
They'd take the kids.
They'd have Child Protective Services definitely come by and just see what's up.
Oh, look at this.
This guy's doing Happy Baby.
If it isn't the Drake May game-worn card that Connor Mook so graciously gave to Harry as a birthday present, which has not left our studio since it was gifted.
Kind of my second house.
It has not come home with
But
Harry.
you moved and you have way more room now, and you're still not putting up the stuff that has been gifted to you. You're not displaying it at home.
I was going to hang the card?
Signed, personalized book from Louis C.K. straight to the shredder.
It's in my apartment.
Autographed
right
game-worn card from Drake May as a gift from your opener.
It's not autographed.
Well, not yet.
Future autograph card.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro card. Is that hanging?
In the fucking...
I guess my question is, since I still love giving you presents, even though you treat them like shit, my question is, what could I give you that would have enough sentimental value to you to bring home?
I know what the answer is. A blue hoodie. If you gave him a blue hoodie, he would...
You're not wrong, dude.
I saw a UNC Wilmington Seahawks blue hoodie this past weekend that I was like, I'm about to fucking gift this shit to Sass, because you would have worn it for a fucking 200-day streak, no doubt in my mind.
You're right.
Absolutely.
Blue hoodie.
Blue hood. Just get him blue hoodies from now on with like a little bit of like localized writing on them.
I just don't really need anything, you know?
That's
who's the zenist?
That's not what gifts really are, though, right?
Now who's the most
There's nothing more zen than turning down a gift. Saying, I think you would actually like that more than me.
Did you guys give your moms gifts?
Of course. The gift of my voice.
You sang to her.
Tickets to the TD Garden show.
Yeah.
Is that what you gave her?
And backstage passes. By the way, after the show, we were in the sort of like green room lounge area, and all the Boston Bruins were in there.
Yeah. Who was there?
I told you this?
I
don't know. I'd have to look through the...
I think I asked if Pasta was there. He said no.
They just gave me their first names. They were like, "Hi, I'm Bobby."
Yeah. You said you thought Charlie McAvoy was there. I
think so. Yeah. But I mean,
all class.
It was such a surreal moment to me, because the first the first non-minor league game that I ever went to in my life as a kid was a Boston Bruins game for my birthday in first grade. And we sat in the nosebleed seats, and it was the most like exhilarating, scary thing I've ever seen. I'd never been in a place that big. It was beyond belief. And for me to be in their stadium and then having these guys come up to me, it sounds arrogant, but they were like happy for me. Yeah. This was like the comedian's night, and they were like, "Hey, great to meet you. Like, great show, great set." And then I was with my parents, and they were like, "Want to come see our locker room?" Dang. They were like excited to show us their locker room. Yeah. And I'm like, well, first of all, you got to remember they all are like 24. Yeah. So they're like giddy guys who are also just the best athletes in the world.
High T. Definitely high T, because they work their trunk so much.
And it was just like, what a surreal flip on my life
that's pretty sick.
The Bruins are coming to see me in their stadium.
That is amazing.
Not me, but
but they all
on the show.
They saw you.
They got there on time.
Hockey players do just look like in shape Barstool fans too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Like football players, it's like, oh, that's a football player when they walk by you. Like hockey players are like 6'1", 190, just like in shape, young bros.
They all are pretty. They were better looking than I was expecting. And I think a big part of that is that face masks are mandatory in the NHL now. Or maybe they're not mandatory, but everyone wears them.
No. I would say almost no one wears them.
I'm talking about the visor.
Oh,
the glass visor that goes across their eyes.
They still get banged up.
For sure they do. But dude, the faces of hockey players like 20 years ago looked like old punching bags.
Yeah.
Now,
I just remember Charlie McAvoy specifically last year at the end when they got booted from the playoffs. Like his face was destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, look at was it Jack Eichel? No, it was the guy who scored the game-winning goal in the Olympics.
Oh yeah. I forget what his name is.
Jack.
The guy with the teeth.
Yeah, his face got all mangled up.
Yeah.
You know, that definitely still happens, but the residual scar tissue, the holes in their faces of maybe I'm wrong, this is just my theory,
and now the guys are like biz and like have perfectly good faces,
and they're not fighting as much in the NHL now.
Probably true.
As they were.
Probably true.
Yeah. Pretty cool experience, pretty cool weekend. Boston was amazing. Then I drove back yesterday and the drive was 5.5 hours.
Yeah, why'd you drive?
Because I was playing golf down there and just had to carry my golf clubs and like didn't know exactly what my plans were going to be. I didn't know if I was doing Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
And if I hadn't been, I would have thought about leaving early and coming back or going up to my place.
So did you go on Friday?
No.
What'd you do on Friday?
Went out to dinner.
Nice.
Yeah, nothing crazy. And then on Saturday, I was going to go to the Red Sox game, but it got rained out. So I was at a bar in Fenway. And that was when I got the text. I was talking to Shane. And he told me to come by and do the show again. At which point I was like, I really wish I hadn't taken that pickleback.
Oh, shot. Yeah. You were hammered. You told me, I was on the phone with you. You told me you had like 4 Jameson shots.
I had 1 and 3 Coronas. And was on my way.
Oh, loosen you up a little bit.
Well, I thought I was going to a Red Sox game.
Yeah.
Did you skip the first joke the second time? Or like the first?
I didn't do the Harvard thing again. Sure
and it worked?
No, I mean, I didn't do that at all. And
I'm saying it worked to not do it.
Yeah.
It was helpful.
Yeah.
Sick.
You know what would have been more helpful, though, was connecting with Harry to have him tell me not to do it.
Yeah.
I still don't. I think I would have been like, yeah, that's great.
You know that I remember in biology learning about, I think it was moray eels, where they told us that the moray eel attaches to the host, whether it's a much bigger fish or something like that, and it just rides along with it through the water
like
slowly.
Those things that are next to the sharks, those little tiny fish.
No, moray eels are like longer eels.
Oh.
Yeah, and they just clamp on, and then they literally suck the life out of the thing that's.
Oh, I see.
And it's called a parasitic relationship where it only benefits one and hurts the other.
Oh, I see.
That's how I feel about our friendship. I call you, you call me. I'm excited to give you advice and help. You pick up, we talk for a while. I call you. It's like
I was on live stream literally the entire weekend.
So we could probably see you. There's probably footage of you banging on the text.
You could probably find
footage of you not answering the call. When exactly did you call him? Let's see if we can triangulate. 3 p.m.
Well, I wasn't on the stream then. I was getting ready for the stream.
3 p.m. on a Thursday.
I will say,
that time of day when people are usually not reachable. that's an off hour.
I will say I was when you called me, it never registered, and then after I was like. Fuck.
You know what bummed me out? What really bugged me was that I called you like a few days earlier and you picked up and I didn't have anything particularly important to talk to you about.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember hanging up from that phone call being like, I just burned one of my important phone calls. That's the only call I get with Harry this month where he will pick up, and I know I'm going to have something more important I need him for, and he'll be like, I've already talked to Francis this month.
You got to ration them. It's like the new, I mean, if you don't have the certain card, you only get 15 visits to the Delta Lounge per year.
Yeah.
You have to ration them.
Harry he saw my phone ring. He's like, Francis again? I talked to him 3 days ago. The fuck what you think we're dating or something? Talked to him a week ago.
Yeah, you can't go to the Delta Lounge on the way there and on the way back on the same trip. You got to space it out.
Yeah.
Too close in the Delta.
Well, I'm 3/4 of the way through my reserve card spend to reach unlimited access to the Sky Club for the entire year. So,
what is it?
I didn't even know that was
75
achievable.
grand?
75 G's. Yeah.
75 grand.
No big deal.
Yeah, you're still pretty far off.
I got to check my status. He said he's 2/3.
Oh, I thought you said you were 1/3.
No, I'm 2/3 of the way there.
Oh, yeah, you're cruising.
Yeah, I'm cruising.
I hit United on the way back this weekend. It was fucking what a joke of an airline.
Slums. I'm flying Delta tomorrow.
You're back.
They did me right.
You're back on?
Oh, yeah.
Back on the D?
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear it.
Riding the D.
Had to buy one of our coaches a ticket.
Let me see how far along you are to
Got a couple extra MQDs from that.
Nice. I'm at like 22 something.
Um,
I'll be there by next week because I'm going to Europe this weekend.
Oh yeah, where the fuck are you going?
I'm going to Paris for 4 days.
I think we should. How far in are we? I think we talk about that tomorrow.
Okay.
To be honest, right? I'm just thinking, like, what do we?
I thought you were gonna be like, cut it.
No, I was gonna be like, what do we talk about tomorrow?
Fine.
Right?
Fine. Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Or we can keep going.
I don't worry about
I'm fine
us.
with that.
I don't worry about what we talk. I think I don't know.
I'm just thinking that's a whole nother hour right there. we could use that tomorrow. I didn't mean to like don't tell the story. I just meant.
No, I don't know.
Hey,
All right,
come back on Thursday and hear a little bit about. Are you about to give a sneak peek? Give us a sneak peek.
I'm going to Paris this weekend and then Ireland for like 10 days with foreplay, which I'm so fucking excited for.
That's gonna be sick.
All of it feels like a victory lap after ending the tour and doing change.
Oh yeah.
Just
that is a
like,
victory lap.
Year of Francis, 2026.
Yeah.
No.
Who would have thought?
You don't get back-to-back years.
Who would have
I'm
thought?
not a goddamn senator or some shit.
Yeah.
I get 1 year.
Yeah, he's a lifer.
2 terms.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
You can't vote him out.
That'll be it. All right. Yeah, we'll be back on Thursday. Thanks, everybody.
For 400 episodes. Thanks, everyone, for subscribing and being part of the journey.
Thank you. We will see you guys on Thursday.